Got my first real 6-string, bought it at the 5 and dime.
Hey guys, I've got a review for you. I've ordered a new bit of kit. I ordered it and it should be arriving any minute now. There you go. It's a new hammock. Yeah, DDhammocks. Same make as my tarp. I've been looking forward to getting a hammock for a long time, so I've ordered one for you guys to have a look at. This is the DD's camping hammock. It's their basic adult model. So I'm going to set it up for you and I'm going to show you. But this has arrived really quickly. Obviously it's just dropped out of the sky. But it's taken 22 hours from order to delivery at my door. So I think that's really impressive. I'll take you through this hammock. Now I wanted to show you this one because there's loads of videos on YouTube with their other range, but not with their more basic ones, and I think this one potentially could be as versatile because it's cheap, which is what I like. So I'll get this set up and I'll run you through it. Okay guys, got my hammock set up. The rain has started to ease, thank goodness, but I'll do a little walk round. But to begin with, this is the webbing that it comes with. It comes with 10 metres of this, 5 metres on each end. I've removed it because I've got a different suspension system which I will run through, but I thought I'd just show you that first. It's really strong stuff, but it's a bit absorbent and it's a bit heavy, so I'll show you the system I've set up, but before that we'll go through the hammock. Like I say, this is the DD camping hammock and it's a double layer hammock. And it has a zip. Let me just show you. There's the zip between the layers, and I don't know whether you can see. Let me just swing round. But it's got a webbing that runs down the length to help reinforce the zip. Obviously, a zip could potentially be a weak spot. So that's a really good idea. I didn't know they did that. So I'm really impressed with that. It's 2.7 metres long. Let me just shift. Yeah, it's 2.7 metres long, double layer. It's a breathable material, it's not waterproof. The reason being that you want a hammock to breathe really, because it keeps you more comfortable, otherwise you get all clammy and hot and sweaty. Obviously you can use it as a lounge chair, you can get between the layers if you want to, cocoon yourself in a bit, or you can sleep out in the open. It's 1.45 metres wide. So it's good and wide, you can get a good diagonal lay, which I hope to demonstrate shortly. My suspension, now I bought also from DD their whoopee slings. For anyone that's familiar with suspension systems on hammocks, you'll know all about this, but this is the whoopee sling. It's AM steel. AM steel is it's a yachting rope, I suppose, and they've made these slings. They're really easy to adjust, they're super lightweight. Going down, I've got that going down onto a climbing carabiner, not the lightest thing in the world, but it works for me. You could put a ring on there instead. There's a little bit of the webbing. This is a blood knot, by the way, really strong knot, and that just goes down into the gathered end of the hammock. This is a gathered end hammock. It's not anything asymmetrical with a foot box or anything like that. It's purely a rectangle that's been gathered at either end. This is going up to some straps here with a marlin spike. Again, I won't show you how to do that because there's loads of videos that shows you how to do a marlin spike. It makes it really quick and easy to set up. DD sell a suspension kit, so they sell some black webbing, a pair of carabiners and the AM steel whoopee slings in a set, so you may want to check that out as well, but I already had these bits and pieces. I just ordered the whoopee sling. I'm going to put you on the tripod and then I'll jump in. Okay, so getting in the hammock is just a case of spreading it, tucking it underneath your knees, and that can then become your lounger chair. So when in camp you can chill out. Lovely. Let's go whip my shoes off and I'll get in. I've got my cycling shoes on because I've ridden out here to the woods today. Got soaked on the way in. But anyway, you just swing yourself round. You go on the diagonal, like so, you get a really flat lay. This thing is big and comfortable. Love it. Oh, better than sleeping on the ground any day of the week. If anyone of you is thinking about sleeping in a hammock, getting off the ground, have a go. It's awesome. Really nice. I'll just get in between the layers for you so you can see. If you wanted to cocoon yourself up, you can. Open the zips up all the way along, well they already are. And then this time you want to separate the layers. Sit yourself down in there, kick your shoes off, get in, and then you can just zip yourself in. Woo! So now I'm completely bug proof, and it increases the warmth a bit, and it's really comfy. You may notice I'm swinging about a bit. If you are smart and you pitch your hammock nice and low, if you swing, put your hand out. Steady yourself. Steady's good. And then you can just chill out. So the I'm going to fall asleep in a minute. The quality of this hammock, I've been checking all the stitching because I always do. And it's double stitched all down the zips, down the seams. I haven't found any flaws in the fabric at all. This sort of nylon is going to dry really quickly should it get wet, which inevitably it will in this weather because I'm soaked. So the bags, this thing's going to get wet as well, no doubt. So all in all, DDhammocks. I'm impressed. DD. It's lightweight. This came as 700 grams, although actually I weighed it a bit less than that. That's without the webbing. The webbing weighed about 300 grams, but I've ditched that. So you're looking at 1 kilo in total. I've got rid of the webbing, I've added the carabiners, and I've added the whoopee slings and the webbing straps, all included, and it's still less than 900 grams. So that's really good. And then when you add it to your DDhammocks tarp, this is 3 meters square, you get a really big area to work under for not a lot of weight. What's about kilo and a half, I suppose, for the whole setup, which I know isn't lightweight. Well, it is lightweight, but it isn't ultra lightweight. But you get way more space than you would in an ultralight tent, and way more comfort as well. So it's a compromise, isn't it? Comfort versus weight savings, and I think hammocks are probably the ultimate compromise. And this hammock, it hasn't got the bug screen or anything like that, but you can get away from the bugs and you can really chill out. It's lovely, and the rain's easing off as well, which is even better. So yep, I'll leave you to get on with your day. I hope you like these hammocks, I hope you like my videos. If you want to look at other videos about my tarp, then check out my channel, and yeah, have a good day. See ya.